Kaybees Food Joint is the best seafood restaurant you can ever have. There's two things in Kenyan culture that put us together. People say alcohol and food, but I say no, it's family gathering and good food. You know, if there is a family gathering, whether it's it's a funeral, a wedding, and things like that, good food must be there. So food is an important item on Kenyan culture, and with a diverse of tribes and cultures, everybody's got their own food that they believe in. Now, Mombasa has been known, or the coastal area has been known to be a hub of great meals. They used to say when you go to Mombasa, you'll never go back. But we put it in Swahili, we say kuingia ni raha, kutoka ni matanga. When you come in, it's all glory. When you're told to go out, I don't need to say much more of that. I have had a friend of mine who says, I don't want to go back home. So that's what Mombasa is all about. Mombasa food culture is a big thing. Without food, then we're no one. One of the main things that we do, we take people who don't have certification, and they come here as novice, they don't know anything, and we train them to be like proper cooks. And we have managed to get people from like they didn't know anything, even to light, like a gas lighter, they didn't know anything. You tell somebody put this in the fridge, he puts it in the freezer. I have had somebody taking charcoal and putting it in the freezer. I mean it. That's how bad they are. But now some of them, they're great cooks in big. That's one of the main things that we do, giving back to the community, because we believe in empowering people in knowledge and giving people a chance. We don't believe in certification. I could buy a certificate from anywhere. So what we normally do is we empower and give them a chance to come and work. Like Kennedy, if I tell you a story of Kennedy, you'll be surprised. Kennedy used to be my herdsman. He used to herd my cattle. And I said to him, no, I need to get you to a better place. So Kennedy now is a promising chef coming up. Power cuts, just over the recent past, we've been having problems. But there was a time when we never had power cuts. Ages ago, we used to have a lot of power cuts, and then it stabilized. It stabilized for a while, and maybe they would, they would inform you from tomorrow we won't be having power. But over the recent past, they've become common. Now, if you're using some items that electronic performing, then you have a challenge. You have to think otherwise. Yes, power is a problem. Water is a problem. What else is a problem? I would say mostly, of course, ingredients and the season. They could be a problem at times. Now, like I'll give you an example. The last 2 months, we had problems with fish because it was a ton of a season. We've got the southern winds and we've got the northern winds. So when it's southern winds, fishing becomes a big problem because the waters are not choppy and it's not stable. But the northern winds, everything is alright. It means northern winds. It means the wind is blowing from the north going to the south, and then the southern winds is from the south going to the to the north, and then fish becomes a challenge. And like Kaybees is known for seafood, and we really have to struggle. Sometimes we have to order our prawns from Tanzania. If not, sometimes we have to sell, we don't have prawns. And the fact that we depend on fresh ingredients, then it's a challenge. We don't get frozen, we don't buy frozen. We have to go to the fishermen and outsource fresh products, so then we know how we store them and how we're going to use them, so that we don't give food poisoning and things like that. We don't have a system in Africa. Once you create a system of something, it's like you've locked yourself in a prison, because prison is the only place where there's a system. But in Africa, we don't have a system. And the weather permits, of course. Immediately the day Africa will get into a system, then a lot of things we're going to lose. Our system is being happy, being mellow and happy. My grandmother, she's my pillar, and she's pushed me when I was giving up in a lot of things. She stood by me and she made me sure like I have to face the storm. I am who I am because of her, amongst other people who raised me. So, this is your first experience of trying this?
Let's go for it.
Yeah, I'm recording, man.
So tangy.
I got you for the second time.
There's a lot of flavour.
Yeah,
Sharp.
it's sharp. Yeah.
Very.
So what we normally do with this is we normally make juice and we use it for cooking fish,
Right.
because fish needs something tangy like lemon and lime. It's got that some sort of tanginess.
Yeah.
Bibi Mango, uko salama? So this is,
It reminds me of sour sweets.
Yes.
You get back home.
yeah.
Nice.